be reduced to par 4, so a very
fairway to have the best shot at the green. 2 bunkers right of the green and 1 bunk, making a back right hole location the toughest. We moved that one out there, but he is not going. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Second shot from 160. This is a good-looking shot. Well, that's what separates the good players from the great players, the ability to get it that close from that kind of lie. Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Count that for a birdie. This for birdie.
Great start.
Already teed up here at the second. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Second shot coming out of the rough here. It's a pretty big putt right here to win the hole. It's good work out of Hunter Mahan. He wins the hole. Hole number 3 is a par 4, just 390 yards.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further on your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. You have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to be that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance. Safely on deck.
Locked in on the read and the speed. This can be a cruel game at times. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
If he makes it, he wins the hole. Hunter Mahan takes the hole. Never a doubt, looking to make a statement today. Frank, what's the key here at the 440-yard par 4 fourth?
The hole looks like it's a little dogleg left to right, Rich, but really you have to hit your tee shot down that right side. Just keep it inside the bunker line. That gives you a better angle into this green that tilts back towards you. It might look like a circle, but it doesn't play like a circle.
Slight miss, and he'll have to deal with some of the heavy grass. He'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole.
Second shot.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was heading for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
This is a par putt for Hunter Mahan. That is a cross-country putt right there.
Up and over the ridge. That's a seagull.
This would give Spieth the hole. He wins the hole. Hard putt, soft hand, beautiful putt. And now the fifth hole in a challenging par 4 here. It is 520 yards long, and Frank, it rewards precision off the tee.
This is one of the narrowest fairways on the golf course, Rich. Not only that, your tee shot's blind, so you're not going to know where that ball finishes up. Fairway also tilts right to left, so you're going to have to hit that tee shot down the right side.
Excellent line, propped up on the short grass. Wrong way pattern all day long. And this is just brutal. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. All right, Frank, as we look at this approach shot here at the 5th at East Lake, give our player a sense of what's the right angle of attack.
Well, this is normally a par 5 for the amateurs, so it's normally set for a pitch shot. Consequently, as a long par 4, you can allow that ball to release and just use the general contours of this green that send the ball to the left.
Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Blemish on the scorecard. A bogey. If he makes it, he wins the hole. Jordan Spieth takes the hole. Good putt. Well, Frank, here we go. The par 3 6. What a hole.
Visual intimidation, the utmost here. All you see is water, and somehow you've got to take the attention away from, well, where the fish go to find where that flag is. And you'll notice that green is just tilted a little bit to the right as well. Anything just slightly right of that green side bunker. This is one that you have to be wary of.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
This to win the hole for Jordan Spieth. Jordan Spieth claims that one. Beautiful roll on that one, right in the bottom. This is a really good par 4. Dog leg to the left, 434 yards here at the 7th at East Lake.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Hunter Mahan, second shot. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. See if Hunter Mahan can make a birdie. away. This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. You always like that. Count it as a birdie. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. Frankie's managed to hit it in the rough yet again.
Yeah, this is hard to imagine. You know, the fairways aren't that narrow today.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Frank not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
It's a pretty big putt right here to win the hole. A little bit of a misread there.
Yeah, it was makeable, that's for sure.
Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Trying to grind out a par here. Needs it. Did the job right there. Rounding out the front 9 here at East Lake, and interesting, this is our first par 5 of the day. Just 2 par 5s on the course, and the first is here at the 9th, set up at an even 600 yards. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
He'll need to be strong with this.
Well, from in trouble, Rich, at least he's back in play.
On the fairway from the rough. did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Frank, you want to make something happen here on the second shot at the par 5 ninth. What's the best way to go about it?
Something that lands that front left side of the green, Rich. The whole shape of the green is going to kick that ball all the way around to the right side.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Now the third shot for Hunter Mahan. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Fourth shot, wants to get this close. Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
If he makes it, he wins the hole. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Spieth now for bogey. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
He can win the hole on this putt. It's good work out of Hunter Mahan. He wins the hole. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on a beautiful day here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. Set to kick off all the action on the back nine. The 10th is 469 yards.
Par 5 for the members, Rich. Par 4 for the pros. There is a lake down there, but that's only for top of Ted, not these great players in the field. 9 bunkers last time I counted them here on 10, and I'd like to think they're not all in play. I've got to mention one thing, though. There's an out-of-bounds left of those bunkers on the left. And believe me, I've seen a few go over the fence.
I've played some golf with Topper Ted, also with Hacker Harry. Good players. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here, because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. The second shot now to the par 4. I think this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Third shot for Jordan Spieth. Well, it's obvious he is in complete command of his golf ball right now. And setting up here in the rough. This one just requires a little bit of focus. workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. One of the game's steadiest players, Hunter Mahan, has this for par. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
11th hole here at East Lake is just 197 yards. Frank, where's the trouble at this par 3?
More at the front, Rich. You can see why high soft landing shots are well rewarded at 11. Very tight in the front of the screen and then starts to widen up. This is another one that's about distance control, iron play. The par 3s here at East Lake are wonderful.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. 190-yard shot now. This has really been a challenge all day long with these winds coming from different directions, changing speeds. It's gone from 15 upwards to 25 miles per hour. Really a test for the players.
Well, that's the best that was going to be on the fringe.
Not too bad. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
Second shot.
Hunter Mahan to win the hole. Hunter Mahan takes the hole. Twelfth hole doesn't look very long on the card, just 391 yards, a par 4, but it requires some accuracy off the tee, and there is that bunker on the right, and then the bunker short of the green, so a player will have to be precise. And if you can get it in the right spot off the tee, then you have a chance to go at this flag. No fairway here, this one in that rough.
Nice.
Looks good.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Well, this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
See if he's up to the task. Trying to win the hole here.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Just a couple of feet. He'll take par and move on. Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup. Frank, how about the 13th hole? Pretty long par 4.
It is. 470 plays closer to 500. The reason why is you're going back uphill. A slight dogleg left, playing around those two bunkers on the left. Another, though, that you have to flight that second shot beautifully. That green pinches in the front, protected by the bunker left and right.
Frankie's managed to hit it in the rough yet again.
Yeah, this is hard to imagine. You know, the fairways aren't that narrow today.
Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seemed to baby it.
That was a pretty nasty lie out of the rough. He did the right thing there, Frank. This is Hunter Mahan's fourth shot. Pretty good shot right there. Frank, chip shot here from just on the fringe. You like to hit this the way you would a putt?
Yeah, I normally take a club that's going to land just on the flat surface of the green, then run from there. Often people take too much loft.
Settles in over the putt. Beautiful touch. Nice putt. Spieth over his bogey putt. blemish on the scorecard. A bogey. Let's keep it going now at the 14th, 442-yard par 4. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Players bracing against these strong, gusty winds. Really a challenge out there. These are fun shots to play, but they can be scary because if you don't take the right club, this ball could sail forever, never come down. It is well down the hill to that green. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. He has a 12-footer here. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
It's a pretty big putt right here to win the hole. Give the hole to Jordan Spieth. Good putt. This par 5 15th measures in at only 525 yards. There is a chance to get to the green in two without question, but there's also some trouble out there. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle.
Normally you'd say that's a bad tee shot, but this is a patent, Rich.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. He'll need to be strong with this.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Frank, ball is in the rough here. What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. A good par. This is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Shouldn't be a problem here. And he has it for birdie. See if Hunter Mahan can make a birdie. Frank, this is really a picturesque hole. As you look out, you can see the Atlanta skyline, and you can also see, with just a few holes to play, maybe a $10 million pot of gold.
If you can't smell the finish from here, then you never will. And you're right. You know, you've got water coming up after this hole. Good tee shot here. If you want to challenge those bunkers, so be it. If you can somehow thread it just right of that, then you'll have a chance at the second shot that also is going to play downhill.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
Nice.
Looks good. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Looking for a pure strike here on the approach shot at 16. But he'll be disappointed. Wow, really off the mark. Missed the green here. Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Mahan has this to win the hole. And that gives him the hole. While filling it up today. Beautiful putt. Frank, the par 4 17th at 455 yards has become really one of the most famous holes on the PGA Tour.
By virtue of that great up and down by Bill Haas when the level of the lake had been reduced just to the level where he could actually play that vital third shot. The hole is a slight dogleg left, par 4, fairly flat. Those three bunkers down the right are absolutely perfect if you're going to just bail out to the right. You'll certainly learn how to play fairway bunker shots. If you can find the fairway, this green raise slightly, and you'll see that gaping front bunker that protects the front.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Frank, now one of the most important shots of the round, the second here at the 17th at Eastlake.
It's amazing what a second shot in the middle of the green will do, especially in this sort of a situation, Rich. You can putt to all the corners of this green.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Get in the hole.
Can you believe that?
Birdie chance now for Jordan Spieth.
That shot falls for a birdie. The 18th hole here at Eastlake is a par 3, 235 yards to the green.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Down, little Sheba. Down.
Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. And setting up here in the rough.
Hunter Mahan to win the hole.
One's tracking.
It's good work out of Hunter Mahan. He wins the hole.
Well, Frank, our players really put on a show for us today here at Eastlake.
Oh, they did. I hope they enjoyed playing one of the great golf courses of the world, Rich. So this course has hosted so many great events. US Women's Amateur, the Ryder Cup, obviously the Men's Amateur, the FedEx Cup, the Tour Championship.